Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy Easter. I'm not sure who all might be here with me. I'm sorry. I was going to rename this, but I see I'm going to have to do that afterwards. I've created a little Easter special for you today, thinking that this might be a really good idea so people know where Easter actually came from, when it started, and how different different people celebrate it and all the different countries and things like that. So I was online at the last minute because I had company yesterday to try to get all this together for you. So I am sorry it took me so long. My mom's saying, "Oh, you should really be on there. It's Easter, but it's still Sunday." So I'm trying to stay uniformed here. And could you let me know if anyone is still here with me? I see that most of you have already left. And I'm looking back at what Pinky said. The tenant paid you 2 months' rent, still owes you 2 months. That's it. Only 2 months. That's good though. Um, yes, I am. So who is here with me? Correction. Pinky, are you here? Or Robert, are you here? Anyway, I am just gonna start. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading because I thought it was interesting about Easter. So we are going to try to do things this way. I'm gonna put our little picture in here, and that's not really doing it. So I'm gonna adjust my camera so you can see this while I'm reading it. All right. Woo. Mhm. Not going as I planned. All right. But do things ever really, right? So, Easter's full lore here is on Easter Sunday, a bunny will deliver chocolate eggs to many households across Australia. Have you ever wondered how the seemingly bizarre tradition came to be? Well, it turns out that Easter actually began as a pagan festival celebrating spring in the northern hemisphere long before the advent of Christianity, which, woo, this is Ostara. So we're going to do her here. See, many things I tried to do today before I went on. So let's see. We got to put that down a little further. Boy, I'm all kinds of cockeyed this morning. Astara. And it's funny. Our dog, Freya, was originally named after Ostara, but she didn't answer to it. So we changed her name to Freya. So she's still a goddess. Anyway. It turns out that it actually began as a pagan festival celebrating spring in the northern hemisphere long before the advent of Christianity. Since prehistoric times, people have celebrated the equinoxes and solstices as sacred times. University of Sydney professor Carol Krusak said, "The spring equinox is a day where the amount of dark and the amount of daylight is exactly identical. So you can tell that you are emerging from winter because the daylight and the dark have come back into balance. People map their whole life according to the patterns of nature." Following the advent of Christianity, the Easter period became associated with the resurrection of Christ. In the first couple of centuries, we'll move this, although they didn't say too much about that, but I didn't have time to research as much as I wanted to. All right. Following the advent of Christianity, the Easter period became associated with the resurrection of Christ. In the first couple of centuries after Jesus' life, feast days in the few Christian churches were attached to old pagan festivals. Spring festivals with the theme of new life and relief from the cold of winter became connected explicitly to Jesus having conquered death by being resurrected after the crucifixion. And then there's Easter's changing dates. So I'm gonna remove that. I did not get to print out all the pictures I wanted to make it more entertaining for you. After 325 AD, the first major church council, the Council of Nicaea, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, determined that Easter should fall on Sunday following the first full moon after the spring equinox. That is why the date moves and why Easter festivities are often referred to as movable feasts. There is a defined period between March 25th and April 25th on which Easter Sunday must fall, and that's determined by the movement of the planets and the sun. So, Pascha, Eastern, the goddess of spring. We're going to put her back up here. So maybe I do have more. In most countries in Europe, the name for Easter is derived from the Jewish festival of Passover. So in Greek, the feast is called Pascha. In Italian, Pasqua. In Danish, it is Pasque, or something like that. Paaske. And in French, it is Pasques. Professor Cusack said. So this Professor Cusack is dictating most of this. But in English-speaking countries in Germany, Easter takes its name from a pagan goddess from Anglo-Saxon England, who was described in a book by the 18th century English monk Bede. Estara, and that's Eostre, was a goddess of spring or renewal, and that's why her feast is attached to the vernal equinox. In Germany, the festival is called Ostern, and the goddess is called Ostara. So rabbits and eggs as ancient symbols of new life. Many of the pagans, and we're going to go back to the Easter eggs. I missed the printing out the picture of the rabbits. Many of the pagan customs associated with the celebration of spring eventually became absorbed with Christianity as symbols of the resurrection of Jesus. Eggs as a symbol of new life became a common people's explanation of the resurrection. After the chill of the winter months, nature was coming to life again. Decorating eggs is still popular folk custom in Eastern Europe. During the Middle Ages, people began decorating eggs and eating them as a treat following Mass on Easter Sunday after fasting through Lent. This is actually something that still happens, especially in Eastern Europe countries like Poland, and the custom of decorating hard-boiled or blown eggs is very popular folk custom. Rabbits and hares are also associated with fertility and were symbols linked to the goddess Ostara. The first association of the rabbit with Easter, according to Professor Cusack, was mentioned the Easter hare in a book by German professor of medicine Georg Frank von Frankenau. Almost like Frankenstein, right? All right. Let's see. He recalls a folklore that hares would ride the colored eggs that children hunted, which suggests to us that as early as the 18th century, decorated eggs were hidden in gardens for egg hunts. And the commercialization and confectionery and greeting cards. Chocolate Easter treats now come in all shapes and sizes. Commercialization during the 19th century saw rabbits become a popular symbol of Easter with the growth of the greeting card industry. Postage services became affordable and people wanted to keep in touch with people. Card companies like Hallmark became big by launching images of cute little rabbits and Easter eggs on the cards. The first edible Easter bunnies made from sugary pastry were made in Germany in the 19th century. Big confectionery companies like Cadbury in England started manufacturing chocolate eggs. Chocolate that used to be something that's bitter and drunk became something that was sweetened and turned into a confectionery treat. Easter eggs were one of the area's marketings for chocolate. Today's chocolate eggs and egg hunts are a popular part of Easter celebrations around the world. And Easter in Australia today, Easter egg hunts in the backyards are a popular part of celebrations in Australia. This is the last part. Australia's significant public holiday periods of Easter and Christmas are based on Christian European celebrations. So although autumn is in full swing and winter is coming in the southern hemisphere, rabbits and eggs as symbols of spring remain a part of Australian festivities. On Easter Sunday, the Easter Bunny will deliver chocolate eggs to children, and there will be egg hunts in backyards and parks across Australia. Here too. Had one in my house yesterday. We had the since we didn't have the children around, we had adult Easter egg hunts. It was really fun. All right. Christians, Australians will attend church services, and the majority of secular Australians will enjoy the 4-day weekend feasting and relaxing with family and friends. All the while, the chocolate bunnies and eggs served as reminders of Easter ancient origins and Christian traditions. So it originated, and I always try to get this through to people, it originated from the pagans. It was always a pagan ritual, just like the Yule log was, but they adopted all these wonderful holidays and symbolism from the pagans, and then they cast out and cursed the pagans. Isn't that nice? That's why I am who I am. All right. So, being that said, we decorated our table for Easter and our goddesses. So here we go, on to the message of the week. So let's see. All right. Hi, Lynn. I don't know. I mean, Robert may have jumped off here thinking I wasn't coming back on. I'm sorry, people, if I misled you all, but I was really trying to get something cool together because everyone really wants to know the real lore, or they think they know the real lore of Easter. In reality, a lot of people really do not. So I'm going to use a new deck today as a part of this. And it is really a cool deck on the outside. Check that out. All right, Spirit. What do we have in store for people today? What this week and for Easter? What would be the message for at least the week ahead? What does everyone need to know? Help me pick that out in 2 cards. What do people best need to know right now? That is too funny. All right. You can't make this shit up. Sorry. All right. We have the Green Witch. Check her out. No, of course, this thing is not going to focus for me, right? It's fresh, new, and spring. How perfect is that for Easter? We got the fresh, new spring. Come on. There we go. Ooh, she focused in a little bit there. Very cool cards, eh? Like I said, I got a lot of new decks, but I sold quite a few already. This is that a lot of new is coming into people's lives. It's not just about spring. It's definitely not just about Easter. There's a lot of new that's coming into people's lives, especially those who are allowing it or they've been working towards it. The energy is available to you now. It's not just, like I said, it's not just spring. It's really the spring of your life. So please look to those things that you need to bring in right now. Open the door for it to happen because it really wants to come in. And this, isn't she pretty? And this is Athling, nobility, grace, and gratitude. So this is being grateful for all the things that you've already obtained in your life because it's like Spirit is listening. They are waiting for the reason to give you more. So be appreciative of all the wonderful things that have already taken place in your life and the things that you see coming in and building up in your life because it's really going to help to bring on the thaw and bring out some more for you. So noticing, giving thanks, being grateful, showing gratitude, making sure you're doing everything that you can to bring on the thaw of what it is that you wish to create in life. Because this April is like a really magical time. I think this is really going to be for the whole month. But at least up until like the 15th, I feel that this energy is available to everyone. Spirit, what else does everyone need to know? All right, we got a lot of yellow here. You know, to me, April has always represented the color yellow. Isn't that pretty, Pinky? Yeah. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Oh, you are here. Awesome, Robert. Beautiful deck, yes. And we have 3 cards that came out instead of 2 this time. An angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. So making sure that you are uplifting that energy so your creativity is at its highest optimal best. Because a lot of wonderful things are coming in. They want to come in and they need your assistance here. So taking pleasure, making joy out of things, even if, it's making lemonade out of lemons, basically. An angel's prayer, ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. Again, you need to stay in constant communication because they're working with you, they're trying to work for you, but they need your little assistance sometimes. Or they need an idea. What is it that you want again? What is it that you would like to bring into your life? And because of all nature is waking up, I mean, we actually seen I seen 3 eagles. Was it yesterday? The day before? 3 eagles. Unfortunately, my friend told me that one of the eagles that went past her house picked up a cat and took off with a cat. So please, people, be careful because, things are coming out of hibernation now. They're hungry. If you have small pets, small dogs or cats, don't let them in your yard alone. You can better keep an eye out, and they could still snatch them up. Make sure they're on a nice tight lead so they can't take off with your pet. Because I'm starting to hear a lot more of that. That's a little scary. Um, I know I always keep an eye on my guys. I don't for like 5 minutes, but I usually have their collars on loose. I think I might have to tighten them up when they go outside. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. So they want to be there for you. They need to be led right now because manifestation and creativity is really huge right now. Then we have angel of guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So you're going to start seeing results, and I'm getting the number 7. So by April 7th, I feel that you're going to start seeing the things that you've been manifesting or seeing the energy loosen up and working in your favor. So this may actually help to give you a little more drive to manifest things more properly and what you'd like to bring into being. All right, Spirit, what else does everyone need to know? Just apply me with 2 cards, but help everyone in their path in life. All right, 3 cards. Not sure what this no card is about. Is anybody was thinking about a question? All right. So we have the family tree. So a lot of things are going to be surrounded by family. What are you going to do to secure or strengthen your family unit? And some of you may actually be becoming pregnant this time of year as well. I don't know, that just came to me, and that's not even the pregnancy card. So I do feel that growth, that's why the feeling of growth is coming into my mind. So growth of maybe your family unit, maybe you're adopting a pet, or bringing someone new into your home. There's a lot of people who still do that student exchange thing, and that's possibilities also. What just flashed on my mind, this may be for someone else, I'm not sure, but I'm getting building, like building in your home or doing an add-on or an addition, maybe because you're getting ready for someone else to come in, or changing up the family unit situation. It could be even moving involved. But there's a lot to do with family, and they're giving me the words organization. So getting things organized as well. And then we got the no card. So I don't know if anybody was really focusing, but I feel like right at this time may not be the time to act on something. Maybe you have to build a little more. I don't feel that it's a block. I just feel that it's trying to center a time frame that's going to be better for you, or maybe you just need a few more things, or maybe a little more money. We had the fortune card too that's coming out. So build your fortune first. I feel that you have to make sure that everything is secure. You got everything backed and ready to go for whatever decisions you're about to make or whatever trip you're about to make. And I feel that money is definitely coming in for you. Some of you haven't gotten those checks yet. It could be even a raise for some of you, or that your business may be growing, or you might even be able to get a grant or a loan. But it feels like there's more money coming in from somewhere that's going to help adjust your playing field. So that is awesome. All right. Next card, Spirit. There are 2 or 3 cards. Best help everyone in their path in life. Whoa, that jumped out. Spirit. Woo. They are jumping out. And I forgot to bring I could run and get them. I forgot to bring the card for the stone here. What else do I need to know? All right, stuck in my hand. Oh my goodness. All right, so everybody, we need a lot of energy here. We got cards jumping out all over the place. So more than three. All right, so it's very important to be focused. Crystals, that's focusing. Focus on what it is that you desire because, again, the energy is there for you. It's going to help to bring things into play. So focus on your desires, focus on your intent. If you have to, now would be a perfect time to draw one of those treasure mapping boards. I usually do classes on that, but I haven't seen anybody really taking part in other than that first class I held. Otherwise, I would do that. I'm a little all over the place right now until the very end of May because I'm still attending and doing some other fairs that are out there. So I got this creative mode going, so I'm otherwise focused at the moment. And rainbow blessings. So the things that you've been hoping for again are coming true. What do you know? What do you feel is going to bring you to your best highest good and happiness? These are the things that you need to focus on. Because I'm telling you, the energy is really it's big right now. You're gonna right now it feels like you've been in this time of stillness, but when you have stillness, this means it's time for research, study, meditation. This is what you need to build up that big energy that's going to bring stuff into your life. So hopefully you've already been working on this, but it might just need a little bit more, maybe a little more tweaking. We got two more cards. This is weird. This is the card of the deck. See, that's the outside of the card. So it's cool. We got the tree, grounding, sinking your roots in, and you got the family tree on the other card too. So family being evolved, getting grounded, because at times of great creativity, we tend to get a little scattered and all over the place because we want to do 100 things all at one time. Remember, you can only really focus on 3 things at once, not more than that, or there's not enough energy to go around. So go outside, get reconnected to Mother Earth, and she's going to replenish your energy, and she's also going to take your dreams and desires to the center of the earth, no less out into the world, so it can come back to you. And the wolf. Use your instincts. What is it that you'd like to do? What would you like to see? What route are you going to take to get there? So this feels like planning, manifestation time is right now. And they're bringing me back to April 7th. So it's almost like all this time up till April 7th is you formulating what it is that you desire and wish to bring into your life. So really work on that energy. And then this is going to bring you right through to the next week. I'm getting at least up to like the 12th or 13th. I know I was saying the 15th before, but these are the numbers that they're giving me right now. So I think you're going to start seeing the manifestations coming into life, coming into being. That is cool. All right. Let me go. I'm going to grab those cards real quick for these stones. I didn't bring my whole card tray out here because, like I said, I had company. Everything's been rearranged in my house right now. Give me 1 minute. Not even a minute. Just just feel I have to share with you things that we do here in Baraboo, Wisconsin. They and I know they do it around the world in different places too, but they actually paint rocks around here and they leave them for people to find on the sidewalk or taking walks through the woods or the parks and along walkways. I found one the other day. He's pretty cool. And we mark them so we can post them. I haven't posted it yet to show people I found it, but they're marked Baraboo rocks, and this is something to do with creative children. It's very cool. So a little symbol of spring to me because of the color that it was. I just wanted to share that. All right, so the stone for the week, and then I'll be checking what everybody's saying here. April's magical time. What the heck? All right, hang on. I clicked on something to get it off my screen and instead of brought it into my screen. And Let's see. And don't forget that we do take donations if you appreciate our little broadcast here. I'm going to try to rename this one Easter because I wasn't even thinking it out when I scheduled these. All right, Spirit, what is the best stone that's going to help people through this week or this month of April here? You know what's funny? This stone has actually been on my mind. We have ametrine. Ametrine is a really beautiful stone. It is part amethyst and part citrine. So you'll have the little yellow or yellow orange along with the purple amethyst. So that is a very spiritual stone. That would be like it's one of those super stones. And it'd be if you are a merchant of any type, that would be great to keep in your money drawer or something to that effect. It helps to bring prosperity, spirituality, clearing, and healing into your life. It is like one of the most awesome stones. If you can find a piece of jewelry with that on, it'd be really great to wear that. It says, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So, inspiration and confidence, that is perfect for spring, is it not? That is really so cool. I love it. And we will go ahead and ask Google what they have to say about ametrine as well. And then we'll go on and see if we have a little bit of time for a few questions. All right. What are the metaphysical properties of ametrine?
Here's a summary from Fire Mountain Gems. Ametrine is said to be the complete balance of the properties of amethyst and citrine. Ametrine is believed to relieve tension, bring serenity and stimulate creativity, as well as balance mental stability and self-confidence.
There you go. And I find myself wanting to wear, what is it? Kunzite. That's Kunzite. And it's a stone of great love. It helps to bring you, your mind, your energy to the higher factor of love, and it helps you to attract love, be love, and experience more love. So that is like an awesome stone, especially for spring. So I'm just going to add that one in there because I felt guided to do so. So that might be your two stones. All right. Happy Easter. April is a magical time. It certainly is, Pinky. All right, anyone have any questions here today? Would you like a card pull? Just go ahead and post your question. And I know my aunt thinks that I was just going to do a pre-recorded thing today, so you guys kind of lucked out because I ran out of time to pre-record anything. And after I think 10 or 15 minutes, I use StreamYard to stream this to you, which is why I say it cost me to bring this to you. But after like 10 or 15 minutes, they actually cancel the thing if you didn't get online and do your thing yet. So I had to hurry. No time for messing around. I didn't have this morning. I still had to make my French toast breakfast today. That's what I'm going to do. So, yes. All right. And these. So we're going to give you a little bit of a few different cards today. All right. Message from Spirit. All right, there's a good one. Pinky Lee. All right, give me 1 minute to put the rest of those cards away. Organization. That's always fun. All right. Well, Pinky, I think we're going to pull a card from this new deck. I'll give you 2 cards here. All right, Spirit 4, Pinky. Dreamweaver, hey, what's up? All right. So, for Pinky Lee, message from Spirit. All right, cool. Ooh. I so think this is about your situation, but I'm glad it's clear enough. I think she knew she is like in danger zone now. She probably got some information from someone. She goes, all right, I'm about to be in trouble, I think. We got the Elf Queen. Check her out. Let's see. Oh, pretty. All right. Introverted, burden, and responsibility. I bet you're feeling that way. But I'm glad that you are. I mean, it's the burden that you have to do all the stuff you feel like you shouldn't have had to do. Um, they're giving me the words cleanup. So I don't know if you are doing a house cleaning or maybe she's going to find a place to move to or leave, even though I know she doesn't want to do it. Um, but I feel that there's things that you need to clean up, whether it's situations or actually physically your household or something to this effect. That's what I'm getting in on that. And all right, Spirit, what else does Pinky need to know? Woohoo! So this is good. Now cleaning up your act, making way for the new because union. We have Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for great success. Now, whether this is actually a business partnership or a love partnership or coming together with someone on maybe situations that you're dealing with, that feels like this is a really good thing. All right. I feel that it's a necessary for 3 today. So, and vigilance. No shit there, right? All right, stone people, you need to be vigilant, stand your ground, do and ride her butt. If she goes, "Oh, what I gave you so much last month," you can say, "Hey, not my fault that you avoided your responsibility in the first place, right? So I got somebody who's willing to pay a hell of a lot more than you are to stay here. So I highly suggest you get your act together and pay the price. Pay up, woman." All right, so that's a message for you. Hopefully that has been of some help, Pinky. All right, so who was next here? Dwayne. Look at card pull. And we're going to exercise the wings of these new cards here. All right, Spirit. These are the Fairy Realm cards for Dwayne, Dreamweaver. What does he need to know? Can he pull a proper card to help him in his path in life? What does he need to know now? Here we go. All right. I'm if anyone has any suggestions I'm gonna ask Spirit, but if you have any suggestions of what some of these words mean, it would be helpful to me. Like I said, these are new. We have this. She's really, really pretty. Check it out. It's blonde again. All right, that's the really beautiful card there. Dreamweaver. There we go. I had to make it focus. Elf struck, enchanted, beguiled, and inspelled. Inspelled and beguiled. I mean, I know the words, but I can't really remember what they mean. I could always ask Google. But enchanted means that I believe that you're going to be enchanted by someone or something. And maybe even nature. I feel a great opening for you, Dwayne. I feel things are moving. Maybe it's finally that the springtime is just like opening up your soul. You seem like you've opened up more to things. And actually, now that I say that, I think we were discussing something like this. Um, you know, more to spirit, being able to be open to something to like hold on to, believe in, count on, that sort of thing. I think this is actually really it's activating you, and I think that there's really some good stuff coming from that. So let's pull another card. Right, spirit, what other card does Dreamweaver need here today? That's going to help him in his path in life. All right, so I think you're being turned on. Your psychic abilities, your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So I think with spring and everything else, and your ability and adaptation is going to help you. So did we get some like words on the beguile thing? Yes, she needs to clean up her area. Yeah. Oh, I bet she does. I think you're gonna have to insist that she does, or she's out of here. Give me something to believe in. Hey, isn't that a Bon Jovi song? So anyway, your psychic abilities are really turned on. So I highly suggest. And I know you had issues in the past where you didn't really remember your dreams, but I really think that you're going to be getting some information in your dreams. You're being guided. They really so want to guide you. So be prepared with a pencil and paper next to your bed. Write down your dreams. Try to remember them. If you put that thought and intent in there. Then we have the forest. There you go. That speaks volumes to you. I know it. And breath. Focus breathing. You really need to work on your oxygen level. So, but when you're out, practice doing those deep breaths, where you're going and holding it, fill your lungs up. Breathe, breathe completely out, like really push it all out so you completely empty your lungs of all stale air and then breathe back in. Isn't that cool? So I think that oxygen is actually going to help activate your brain a little more. It's going to make you feel better and rejuvenated. That is really cool. So I hope that was helpful for you. To Robert. See what we got for Robert. All right. All right, Spirit. And I'm sorry, I'm not like posting to see for people to see who I'm on. So I'm a little behind. Sorry, don't mind me. All right, for Robert. No. All right, Spirit. Robert Pecto. What message do you have for Robert? What does Robert need to know, especially for this week? Ooh, this is interesting. Hmm. Not sure where this is coming from, Robert, but I love the fairy. She's pretty darn cool here. Look at this. Mm. She is the trickster, deceit, betrayal, and guile. Mm. Someone's not telling you the whole story. Something is going on somewhere beneath the surface. There's some truth that needs to be uncovered here. Um, also, hmm, also maybe it could be you as well. But I feel you need two of these. You need two of these. All right, Spirit. What else does Robert need to know? Okay, I think that's what this is about. I know my gut was telling me. Mm-hmm. All right, this one's cool. So this is the fairy Norn, planning, patience, and cooperation. So maybe it's just that you're planning a trip, you're just kind of keeping everything under your hat, seeing how things fall, that sort of thing. But I don't feel that you're alone in this. I still feel that the deception is not really coming from you. I feel that there's some deception somewhere else. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, Spirit. Another card here for Robert. All right, you got the twos going on here, so I think I'm just gonna leave it at these two. Goddess of compassion, self criticism is diminishing your sense of self worth. So, again, maybe you're feeling like, well, maybe this isn't the right direction to take, or, oh, I'm not really good enough. This isn't really going to pan out. Stop that. No negative self talk. It's not good for you, and it's not good for your planning process. It's not good for your hopes and dreams and your manifestation abilities. So, making sure you're focusing on what is you truly want. Feel things out. Um, and I think, again, April is a month for everyone to work on what it is that they desire. And we have Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your feelings. I mean, may not make sense in your realistic mind or whatever is going to take over instead of what does your gut tell you. I mean, everyone doesn't isn't on the same page in life. We're not all the same beings or creatures. It's the creature of habit that destroys many dreams sometimes. So you want to get out of that um, road there and go with what feels right to you. Okay. And the last card is movement, like the river. So I think you have to just keep pressing forward, put one foot in front of the other, and soon things that you really wanted to bring into life will come into being. But you can't stop. Don't stall out. You have to keep the movement going. There's all kinds of stuff going on in here. But it's still, as long as you keep moving, it's going to bring you to the highest part of you and what it is that you need to do. All right. So I leave that with you. Hopefully that's been of some help. I know it's interesting. All right. Very, very interesting. All right, see what else we got here. Yeah, yeah, we all agree. Very interesting. Robert says, "Good morning, Dreamweaver." I don't know if you've seen that, or even if you're still on here, Dreamweaver. Yeah, okay. Uh, press the like button. Beautiful cards. Yes, she is beautiful. Anya, happy Easter, Anya. Would you like a card pull, Anya? We have time for probably just one more, and I'm gonna probably wrap this up. Wasn't planning on being the full hour today anyway, but it's just such an interesting time. Like my little goddess, she's really a candle holder. I actually placed my crystal ball in her. I'll let her hold on to that, so I keep her charged up 24/7. No, you are not too late to ask for a card. So I'm not sure if Dreamweaver's still on. All right, because now he's letting the dogs in. For Anya, spirit. Anya, ooh. And I'm saying it right now. Hey, hey, hey! Sorry, didn't mean to yell at you. Hey, go sit down. Sit. The dogs just came in and they're playing. Yes, that crazy bark is a play bark. All right, Franya. I'm gonna spank you guys and put you in the bedroom. All right. Ooh, I got another card in there that didn't belong in that deck. All right, Franya. What does Anya need to know for this week? Anya, Anya, Anya. What's good for Anya here today? Anya. Ooh, look at that. I love this card. All right. I am everyone, I am going to be making some really cool creations pretty soon. I'm going to start making some of those orgone pyramids, but I'm going to be making orgone pendants, which are energy pendants and pendants to help block negativity and stuff from you. Hopefully, you guys will be interested in them. Anya, we had to get together because I forgot what all that you wanted too, so we'll have to get together on that. But I purchased some really cool things to put inside of those cubes, so they're gonna be really wild. And I think one of them was the Green Man. Green Man, kind of like Jelly Man. All right, Green Man, come on, focus. I want to see all the detail in you. Come on, camera. There. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Look at that detail. Beautiful. The Green Man initiative, fertilization, and action. What do you need to start taking action on now? So it's your time to rise above, your time to bring things into being. Feels like things you've finally been waiting for so long for are finally coming to fruition, or at least the um, opportunity that is there for you. Don't waste your opportunities. Even though you may not think it's time yet, clearly it is. Get grounded, get outside as much as possible, get your feet in the dirt or in the grass or whatever you can, and manifest. I could picture you out there clearing your mind, clearing your heart, mind, body, soul, and then focusing on what you desire. So in that clear space that you create, place what it is that you desire. I feel that this is a meditation for you that you need to perform. Then we have Angel of Expression. Speak your truth. Express yourself clearly. How awesome is that? Yep. And I think that's going to be your kickstart and bring things into your life that you want to bring in. Nice. All right. Spirit. What else does Anya need to know right now? That's going to best help her this week. Wow. I guess this is going to be the theme for the day. You got two cards that already came out. Stillness. So, and I think the stillness part for you is that meditation process. You need to really empty so you can be a clear slate for your focus. Then you got the rainbow, and then you're going to be bringing all those wonderful blessings into your life. And I think Spirit says, it's time. It's time. She's waited. She's done. She's suffered. She's been there for everybody else. Now it's time for you to get the blessings that you so desire and deserve. How awesome. Yes. So anyone, if you would like to, you like with your messages today and you are able to donate, please donate. And I mean, I love you all. So it doesn't matter if you can or you can't because I know you do when you can, those who are online and watching now. But if ever you can in the future and people who are watching this afterwards, it does cost me to bring these things to you. So everything that you can do is really appreciated. It doesn't matter how small, how large. I accept it all. Hey, it rhymes. So, thank you, Pinky. So, Jade, thank you for your service to others. Have a great week. All of you as well. Now, don't forget, Easter stands for what? It's like everyone is pregnant with ideas, pregnant with inspiration. And what would you like to bring into your life? What is it that you need to manifest right now? Is it home and family seems to be a focus? Securing your family unit, or securing your homestead, or whatever it is that you need. Maybe your pet needs a little trip to the vet or something like that. Maybe just some upkeep. Everything needs a little tweaking, some meditation. Maybe your pets have been locked indoors because you've been locked indoors. It's time to get them out and about. Get your kids out and about. That refreshing energy and fresh air is probably going to help them sleep better and be calmer. So take care of your children, your pets, and most of all, take care of yourself. You are all so very welcome. I thank you all so much for being here because without you, I couldn't be doing this, and you make it so pleasurable. It's so nice to see you guys every week. You have no idea what it means to me. It's very awesome, and thank you for being such a awesome, wonderful part of my podcast broadcast here. Yes, home, family, house clearing, nature. That's right. That's perfect, Pinky. So, again, thank you all so very much, and I wish you all a wonderful spring and happy Easter. And we will be seeing you again um, next week. Actually, what next week? I do have a fair going on that I am attending next week on Saturday. I should be on time on Sunday. I will do my very best. And I'm going to see if I can't rename this podcast. I don't know if I can or not, because I think it's important if people are looking for the lore of Easter. So if you joined us late in the program, please go back and watch it because I started it off with where Easter formulated from and where it came from and how different like countries and traditions handle the Easter thing. And of course, as we know, it came from pagan, Wiccan, whatever you want to call it, ritual. It was like way, way long, long time ago before it was even a Christianity thought, and how it just changed and transmuted into different things. So much love and light to you all. Don't forget to watch this from the beginning if you get a chance. And thank you so much. And may you be blessed with all your happiest and uplifting dreams and manifestations. May they finally come to being so you can be the highest and best person that you are as well. Much love and light to you all. Namaste. Happy Easter. Bye bye.